Lieutenant General Sir Harold Redman, KCB, CBE was a senior British Army officer and Governor of Gibraltar. Military career. Redman was commissioned into the Royal Artillery 28 February 1917. He served in the First World War in France and Belgium during 1918 and later, Germany. He served in India and was the aide-de-camp to the General Officer commanding Waziristan Force from the 20th of November 1923 to the 19th of October 1924, for which he was mentioned in dispatches. He transferred to the King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry in February 1929. He became an instructor at the Senior Officers' School at Sheerness in October 1937 and then moved on to be an instructor at the Staff College, Camberley from the 15th of November 1938 to the 13th of August 1939. He served on the staff at the War Office from the 14th of August 1939 to the 2nd of July 1940. He served in the Second World War, being appointed commanding officer of 7th Battalion King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry in July 1940. Then in February 1941 he became Commander, 151st Infantry Brigade until the 12th of December 1941, which took him to North Africa, Cyprus and the Middle East. He was made a brigadier on the General Staff of the 8th Army in North Africa from the 13th of December 1941 to the 27th of March 1942. On the 30th of March 1942 he became commander of 10th Indian Motor Brigade until the 1st of March 1943, after which he went on to be British Secretary to Combined Chiefs of Staff in Washington, D.C. He was appointed Deputy Commander from the French Forces of the Interior in 1944 and Deputy Head of Supreme Headquarters of the Allied Expeditionary Force mission to France later that year. After the war he initially became head of the British military mission to France, and then in 1946 he became Chief of Staff to Allied Land Forces, Southeast Asia. He was made Director of Military Operations at the War Office in 1948 and Principal Staff Officer to the Supreme Allied Commander Europe in 1951. He was made Vice Chief Imperial General Staff in 1952 and Governor and Commander-in-Chief of Gibraltar in 1955. He retired in 1958. In retirement he became the first director and secretary of the Wolfson Foundation in 1958.